Let's look at the revision task. 1. Given the c squared equals 2 squared plus b squared, label the right angle triangle below using ABC. So first, I would like to go with the C because that's the longest side of the triangle, which is hypotenuse. Then you can put A here and B here. Also, if you want to swap the position, which is fine. Next, number 2. Determine if the following triangles are right-angled triangles. Show all working out. The first, A equals 6, B equals 8, and C equals 10. So first, I would like to go through these two. A squared plus B squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared. So equals 36 plus 64 equals 100. On the other side, C squared equals 10 squared equals 100. So these two are the same, which means this is the right angle. Next, so this is A, and this is B, and this is C. We do the same thing. A squared plus B squared equals 12 squared plus 9 squared equals 144 plus 81 equals 225. Also, let's look at the C. C squared equals 15 squared equals, so this is right angle triangle. Next, we're going to find out the C, the value of the C. C equals square root 12 squared plus 10 squared equals square root 144 plus 100 equals square root 244. So equals next one. First, you are going to label. So you have A here, then this is B, and this is a C. So A equals square root C squared minus B squared, because C is the longest side. So equals 5.6 square minus 2.3 square equals 31.36 minus 5.29 equals 26.07, which is 5.1. Next, you are going to label opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. You go straight. First, of course, you are going to label the longest side. So this is hypotenuse. Then go straight, which is opposite, and go make a turning, it's adjacent. Next one, hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. And last one, hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. Number 5. Use trigonometry to find the unknown side lengths x in each triangle. The first one, you're going to label first. So this is opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. The second step, you're going to substitute them. O equals x, A equals 4. The theta equals 42 degrees. So you know O and A, which means you are going to select so. Which means you are going to select tan, tor. So tan 42 degree equals x over 4. So which means you are going to figure out the dad. So the dad equals your mom times you. So you can figure out the result by yourself. Next one. First, you are going to label hypotenuse here. This is opposite and this adjacent. Hypotenuse equals 60.2. The opposite equals x, and the theta equals 43 degrees. You know h and o, which means you are going to use so. So sine 43 degrees equals o over h, which is 6.2. Again, you are going to find out the dad. The x equals your mom times you. Please use the calculator to find out the result by yourself. Next one. You are going to find out the hypotenuse. So you label it first. This is opposite. This is adjacent. Then you substitute. O equals 19. A equals A. You know O, you know A, which means you're going to use tor. So tan theta equals 19 over 8. So you are going to figure out the theta, which means you are going to use the inverse tan over 19 over 8. So you are going to use your calculator, figure out the theta. Again, you are going to label first. Hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. Hypotenuse equals 31, adjacent equals 20. So you are going to use ka. So cosine theta equals 20 over 31. The theta equals cosine minus 1. 20 over 31. So you are going to use a calculator by yourself to figure out the result. This is Jonathan. And this is a kite. So the kite above the field at the end of the piece, which is So above a fill at the end of a piece of 63 string is 16 meters. And now this is the horizontal. And the measure is 62 degrees. Now the question is high, which means this level, this side, which means you are going to figure out this side called the height. So I let height equals x. Again, we are going to label them first. This is hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. There is nothing to do with adjacent, so I cancel the adjacent. So opposite equals x. Hypotenuse equals 63. And the theta equals 62. So you know O and H, which means you use SO. So sine theta (62° equals 63 over x over 63. So you're going to figure out the dad, which means you are going to use your mom times you. So please use your calculator to figure out the result by yourself. Next one. We're going to draw the diagram first. The elevated 20 meters. So which is like this. So you stand here. This is a height. So the depression degree is 54 degree, and the height is 20. And you are going to figure out x. So again, you are going to label them first. This is h, this is theta, and this is adjacent, and this is opposite. So O equals 20. A equals x, theta equals 54 degree. So you are going to use 10 theta 54 degree equals 20 over x. So you can use you can move your mom to the other side, and your dad over you. So the x, you can figure out the x by yourself.